Hello and welcome to Magic Gathering Strat. My name is Tobias. Today I'm showing you a deck tech video for my new deck, Trees and Ravens in Pauper. It is a rock type control deck, which means it finishes by heavy hitters and has black control elements in it. And it uses cards which you probably are not familiar with. Tilling Treefork is a nice card if you have many lands in the graveyards, because you get 2 lands back from the graveyard, and the same is true for Grim Discovery. Grim Discovery returns a creature and a land card for just 2 mana, and these 8 cards make up the center of the deck. Because of this, I am running 27 lands. I run all 4 black cycle lands and all 4 green cycle lands, and the idea is to get the cycle lands into the graveyard by cycling them and gaining card advantage by getting them back with Tilling Treefork. Evolving Wilds also puts itself in the graveyard when I use the ability, and I can get it back with the Treefork, and the same is true for Quicksand, which is in to control early creature aggression. Moreover, I play Golgari Rot Farms. I prefer Rot Farms to the new cards of Takir, green and black land, because the Rot Farm returns a land to my hand, and I'm often forced to play a cycle land on my first turn because I run 8 of them, and to not lose the cycle ability, I prefer the Rot Farm. Okay. I run more cards to fill my graveyard with land, mainly Raven's Crime. The retrace ability is very nice. You get to discard additional land cards, and you can get the land cards back with Tilling Treefork. Jaina's Edict is in for creature control, as is Crypt Rats. Both cards are nice. Cultivate is in to ramp me up, because, as I told you at the beginning, my win options are heavy hitters, and heavy hitters are mana intensive. And Pristine Talisman ramps me as well, and it helps to keep me alive. Wickerbow Elder is a wild card in the deck, but it's very good. It's okay as a 3/3 for 4 mana, but I don't know I cannot recall any Pauper deck that does not run an artifact or an enchantment. Even Mono Black Control runs Oubliettes, and Delver has Spire Golems. Only deck maybe is Delver Fiend that does not run any artifacts or enchantments. But it's, as I told you, it's okay as a 3/3 for 4 mana. It can at least block. And these 5 cards are my win options. In the early game, I will cycle them away to get Swamp or to get a Forest, or with the Crossing Tusker I can cycle them away to get land, basic land, and to draw a card. And later on I can get my win options back by using Grim Discovery. So this is the main deck, and now let's have a look at the sideboard. Sideboard is pretty straightforward. I have 4 Doomblades if I need additional creature control, which I always need versus Affinity, for example, or any other very aggressive decks. I have Icequakes, which are in against Tron and multicolored decks to mana screw them. I have Nature's Claim, which are in against hexproof decks or other decks that heavily rely on artifacts or enchantments. I prefer them to naturalize because they're cheaper. I don't care that my opponent gains 4 life because I'm a control deck. And I have Moment's Peace for Kiln Fiend, for Delver Fiend to stay alive, and it's in for hexproof as well. And finally I have Crypt Incursion, which is in against Burn. Then I will exile my own creatures, and it's in against other decks that heavily rely on the graveyard, like Songs of the Damned and the Dredge deck with Stinkweed Imp. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoy the deck list. I hope you enjoy the video I recorded with it. Maybe I'll record some videos with it, and enjoy it. See you soon.